Start to find breath. So when we're standing, our mountain pose is grounded through the feet. We feel the feet, really good connection with the earth, okay? And we're balancing on the feet. And in a chair, we still have the balance through the feet, and we add an element of balance through the hips as well. So there's points of balance here, ankles right under the knees. So mountain pose in the chair. Everybody's spine is long, standing or seated. Spine is long, palms are forward, heart is open, and we just start to let the breath smooth out. Maybe taking a moment, since this is our first class of the new year, take a moment to set an intention. Take a moment to feel gratitude for being back on your mat. All right, now we're going to deepen the breath a little. So take a nice exhale, belly button to spine, and then inhale through the nose, expand through the abdomen, and then exhale, belly button to spine. We're going to keep that as even as possible, just on your own. Inhale deeply. We want the breath to go to the belly. And exhale. And just keep going. And after your next exhale, just let your breath come back to its normal pace. Okay? Take a moment here to regroup. Are your feet still grounded? Are you standing nice and even? Are your hips still grounded if you're in the chair? Palms out. Now we're going to use the arms to deepen our inhale and lengthen our spine. So palms out, inhale, energy up, shoulders stay away from the ears. All the way up, palms touch. Now turn your palms out, and even as you bring your hands down, lengthen the crown of your head toward the sky. Exhale. Inhale, palms out. We're lengthening through the spine, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Palms touch. Now turn the palms out. Exhale, continuing to lengthen. Press up through the crown of the head. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. All right, let's shake things out. And since we're going to get moving here, just move around, move your shoulders, move your legs. Okay, step it out, walk it out, whatever's available to you right now. And we'll start our spinal series. Okay, so if you're standing, you're going to just bend your knees and send your hips back. In the chair, you're just going to put your hands on your thighs. Old familiar cats and cows. So exhale and then arch your back. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And as you exhale, round, gaze towards your lap. Cats and cows. Feel what's happening for you here, how the heart opens, what's happening in the shoulders. Any movement in the hips. And the next time you're rounded forward into your cat, just hold here. Roll your hands up and come back to long spine, shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale. So we took the spine forward and back. Now we're going to take it side to side. Again, if you're in the chair, your hips are staying grounded here, as well as your feet. Standing, we want to ground through the feet, feel connection to the earth. Left arm down, right arm up by the ear. Now, if this is tough on the shoulder, just keep your arm bent, and we're going to tilt to the left and tilt to the right. And that's what we're doing, so just keep going. So we're waking things up to start with, and we're tilting side to side. And you may feel like as you're doing this, more space is becoming available to you, so you tilt deeper. Now, the next time you're tilting over to the left, just stay there. Okay, and we're going to release a little bit and tilt deeper. Release a little, tilt deeper. Release a little, tilt deeper. Hold here. Make sure your right foot and or right hip is grounded. Float your left arm up. Now we're waking up the core a bit. Press your left fingertips away. Take your right shoulder behind you and shine your heart up to the sky. Come back to center. Inhale over to the right, and we're going to release a little and tilt. Release and tilt. Yeah, release and tilt, and stay here. Right arm up, fingertips press away, left shoulder back, heart to sky. Inhale. Come back to center. With soft knees, fold forward. Just fold, come into a nice little forward fold here. And float up. All right, bring your hands down, and now we're going to start our twisting. Okay, so we'll do it like this. We'll do it with the elbows bent, nice and long. So whether you're seated or standing, take your feet mat width distance apart, turn your toes out, and we're going to twist right, twist left, twist right, twist left. Gentle twisting here. Such an important functional move, right? We have to be able to twist. We've got to be able to rotate the spine. Twist right, twist left. Okay, so we've warmed it up. After your next twist left, come center. Inhale your arms up, and exhale, twist to the right, bring both hands down. Inhale, arms up, twist to the left, bring both hands down. Inhale, arms up, twist right. Inhale, arms up, twist left. Inhale, and fold forward. Remember, when you fold forward, you might be keeping your head above your heart at any time. You might be even with your hips. You might be lower. It's your fold. Float the arms out and up. Palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Let's bring the feet back to hip width distance apart. And shake it out. Step it out. All right. So in the chair, while we're headed down to the earth, you're going to take your legs forward and come into a forward fold, and maybe come up a time or two, fold and down. If you're standing right now, come to the top of your mat. We're coming down for, my goodness, I know what it's called. We are coming down to start working on our core, right? So we're going to be doing this in the chair, okay? Top of the mat, float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, take a half lift, fingertips down, okay? Walk back to down dog. Ooh, our first dog for some of us of 2024. down dog. So in the chair, your legs are just extended, your arms, your hands are on your shins. Let's go ahead and walk the dog a little bit. Bend the knees. And bring the knees down. Sit off to the side. All right, come back to a nice easy seat. Everybody seated mountain pose. Spine nice and long. Hands down by your side. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, lengthen through the spine as you bring your hands down. Okay, so dead bug. All right, we're going to lay back if you're on the mat. Okay. And again, in the chair, you're going to be doing the same moves, just seated, right? And let me know if you need more visuals for that or any other kinds of instruction. All right, so here we go. We've got both feet down. We've got the arms down, okay? We're going to take the right knee up and extend the right leg, left arm, and in. Right leg, left arm, and in. Yep, right leg, left arm, and in. Right leg, left arm, and in. Foot down. Okay, let's try left knee, left leg, right arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. And again, left leg, right arm, and in. All right, so that is pretty gentle on the core. And in the chair, you're going to continue working one leg at a time, okay? On the mat, we're going to take 2 knees up, okay? All right, if at any time 2 knees up becomes more than your core is asking for this morning, then you go ahead and take your feet down and alternate that way. We're going to alternate now. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. We're focusing on the core and we're moving slowly, and that's where the work comes from. If we were doing this, we would just be kind of moving ourselves around. So we're going slow. Use the core, bring it in. Use the core, bring it in. Use the core, bring it in, and in. We started on the right. So the next time you've got your right leg extended and your left arm back, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. And now left leg extends, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Hug your knees in and rock side to side. In the chair, you put your hands under your thighs and rock side to side. All right, dead bug. Okay, so now we're going to add some oblique work to that. Okay, and I'll demonstrate this on the chair in a minute. Okay, so we're going to take if the 2 knees up was more than you're up for right now, keep your 2 feet down. Hands up, arms up, hands touch, palms touch, and we take it up and to the right. Extend the left leg, bring it in. Up and to the left, extend the right leg, bring it in. Up, extend. This is with knees up. You get the idea. You continue to do that. Okay, so getting the obliques from a seated dead bug. Okay, we're going to sit up and we're going to go up, up. So it takes intention, up and up. Now, if your leg is starting to bother you, right, and you don't want to move it that much, move the leg that isn't bothering you, and on the other side, go down like this. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So everybody's getting those obliques. 3, We started, most of us, to the right. So finish up to the left. Woo! And shake everything out, okay? On the earth, just bring your feet down, let your knees open and close. Everybody like gently butterfly the knees. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to come to hands and knees on the mat. Again, in the chair, it's going to look like this. Okay, so hands and knees on the mat. All right. In the chair, you'll take your right leg forward. On the mat, you'll take your right leg back. Okay, so tuck your toes and roll over the foot, roll over the foot. Okay. We're working the ankle, so in the chair, you'll be flexing and pointing. Flex and point. Inhale and exhale. Okay, take it to the other side. Do the same thing. And bring it down. Okay, we're going to come back to seated now and roll it down, okay? In the chair, of course, you'll just stay like this. And we're going to do hip opening. So take hold of your right thigh, and you can have one hand or both, whichever suits you. But I think one hand is going to work better for this. Hold on to your right hamstring and just take your right leg out to the side and back to center. So we're opening the leg side to side. Yeah. Okay. Now go ahead and put your hands down by your side and straighten your leg a little bit and make some circles. Yes, pause and circle the other way. Great. Put that foot down. Let your knees open and close. Okay, we're going to take the left leg, take your left leg because we started on the right. I just kind of mixed myself up here. Sit up nice and tall, and we're going to take the left leg out to the side and back to center. We're keeping everything else nice and still, focusing on the hip here. Come back to center, straighten that leg, and make some circles, big circles. Use the hip, one direction and the other. All right, put the foot down, open and close those legs. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh and flex the right foot. Okay, so this is basically your seated pigeon. Does this work on this side? Okay, all right. And if the thigh is too far up here, you could always just cross at the ankles and do the same thing. We're going to hold on to the shin and let the leg rock side to side. So pigeons, either reclined pigeon, seated pigeon, whichever you're doing. All right, now go ahead and let your right thigh cross over your left. If that doesn't work, you just put both feet together and step them to the side. We want to let both legs go to the left with the left hand outside the right thigh. So we're getting a stretch in the IT band. Are you feeling this, guys? Can you feel it? So seated and reclined, it's an excellent stretch for the outside of the hip. Okay, let's come back to center, release, shake out those legs. Remember, ankles crossed is great. Left ankle over right thigh is also good. Hands on the Shin, side to side. We're just getting nice movement in the hips here. So important. And what happens is once you've opened up your hips and you've released a lot of the gunk and stuff that hangs out in there, your walking is much smoother. You'll look like you're gliding through space. All right, come on back to the center. Now either cross your legs or 2 feet together, legs to the side, right hand outside of the left leg, and twist to the left, getting a nice stretch in this IT band here. Yeah. And come back to center, release, and 2 feet to the mat. Wiggle those legs out. All right, we're coming back to hands and knees and up into downward facing dog. So hands and knees, down dog, or down dog in your chair. You just extend your legs forward and walk your hands down. Inhale and exhale. Walk your feet to your hands. Bending at the knees, hands to the thighs. Shine your heart forward, half lift. Roll your hands down your legs as you straighten them, coming into your forward fold, wherever that is. Remember, it could be head over heart, in line, or lower. Forward fold here. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. Good. And shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right. How are you guys doing? Okay, it's all coming back, right? So let's move around, shake things out here. Okay. Inhale and exhale. All right, so what we're going to do now is work on balance. So everybody has a chair. Okay? And some of you won't use it, some of you will. Okay, so the sun and moon is a lot like the dead bug posture that we were doing earlier, right? We're going to square the feet, sit up nice and tall, and if you like, have your right hand, so we're to the left of our chair, have your right hand on the chair for now. Okay, remember for balance, we've got our drishti, we're looking straight ahead. Okay, if you're in the chair, you're at the edge of your chair, your hips stay grounded, nothing moves in the hips here. Okay, and we start to raise that left knee here. Okay, if you know sun and moon and you want to raise your right arm right away, feel free. Okay, otherwise situate yourself and start maybe raising that right arm. Maybe you just take it away from the chair for this time. Yep, just do what feels right to you here. Sun and moon balance. Good. And release. All right. So we're going to do that now on the other side. We've got now the left foot grounded, drishti, finding a spot that isn't moving. Nice releasing exhale. Right knee floats up. How's this side doing? Maybe add your left arm if you're ready for that. Maybe float the right arm just a little above the chair or bring it down by your side. Find your comfort level right this moment. Maybe a little challenge. And release, shake it out. All right, so some of you have been doing, all of you have done sun and moon a lot. So if you want to just float right into it, left knee, right arm. Okay, otherwise take it in the stages we were just doing. Okay. All right, should we challenge ourselves? Other arm up. 2 arms up. All right, come back to sun and moon. The right arm stays up, left arm comes down, and we release. Other side, right knee, left arm, float it up. We're looking to establish our balance. Now, option, other arm up. Reaching tall. Sun and moon. Yes, don't look at me. Look at something that isn't moving and release, shake it out. So that's what happens often in balance. Instead of having a drishti, a focus on something that isn't moving, we might look around and that throws us off balance. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to move into, so you may want to turn sideways. We're going to move into 5-pointed star to moonflower. So you're going to take your feet wider than mat with distance apart. In the chair, same thing. You just won't have that up and down of the hips here, but you'll have the up and down of the arms. Inhale the arms up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, the feet are grounded, knees over toes, down and up. Yes, really reach. Okay. It's still a nice opening for the inner thighs, even in the seat. All right, last time. Back to 5-pointed star. Inhale. We're going to take this to sunflower. Sunflower is a forward fold. Inhale, exhale, right arm crosses in front of left and up. Exhale. Okay, left arm crosses in front of right and up. So if you're standing, your knees are bending and straightening. If you're in a chair, you're just have your legs wide, knees over ankles. You're at the edge of your seat. That's very important when you're in the chair. That gives you all the room you need. Right arm in front of left, left arm in front of right. We're alternating. The next time you're down, just take opposite hand to opposite elbow and ragdoll it out. So we want to move the torso, maybe move the hips a bit, nod the head yes and no. Coming back to center, nodding yes. Release the hands to the legs and float back up. We're going to find mountain pose. So you can heel toe your feet back together and find mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Good, and shake things out. All righty. So let's go ahead and do some additional glute work here, okay? Take your chair. Everybody will use a chair for this, and put your hands on the back of the chair and stand close to your chair. I'll demonstrate the seated in a moment. Bend your knee, flex your foot, and press back. Continue pressing back. You can even put your hand on your glute and see if you feel it, okay? All right, so in your chair, we're going to take the leg up and tap down. Keep going. All right, foot down, everybody. Bend the other knee and either press back or, if you're seated, up and down. Keep your torso nice and steady here too. That's bonus work. Great, and shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're all going to come to seated here. Sit at the edge of the chair, ground your feet. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake the legs out. And we're going to do a quad builder. So we sit up nice and tall. You can hold on to the edge of your chair. You want your spine straight. It's going to bring a lot of strength to your quads. Inhale, take your leg up, extend bend your knee, tap down, lightly tap, up, out, bend, tap down, up, out, bend, tap down, up, out, bend, tap, up, out, bend, tap, up, out, bend, tap, up, out, bend, tap, and shake it out. Other side. It also engages your core a lot. It's up, out, bend, tap. Now notice we're tapping. We're not planting our foot, right? Up, out, bend, tap, up, out, bend, tap, up, out, bend, tap. And again, 2 more. And 1 more. And shake it out. Let's all extend the legs, bring your hands to your thighs, and walk your hands down. Okay, so now we're stretching out the hamstrings here. Inhale and exhale. And walk the hands back up. Okay, this time we take the arms up. Inhale, exhale, fold forward right here. And float the arms up. And again, we're going to come into a forward fold here. Now take your left hand outside of your right leg and reach up with your right arm. We're twisting. Come back to center. Take your right hand outside your left leg. Reach up with your left arm. Come center and walk your hands up. Bring your feet back in and shake it out. Okay, we're going to be coming to Warrior Two. So you guys that want to stand for this, stand up. Okay, I'm going to show, since I'm seated, I'll show how to get into it from your seat. So we're going to start with the right leg forward, whether you're seated or standing. Your right toes are facing to the right. On the chair, you're at the edge of your seat. Your right toes are forward, right knee over right ankle, left arm is back, and you're here in Warrior Two. And we're going to be moving through Warrior Two, reverse warrior side angle. Okay? You've done enough yoga to figure that one out. All right, so if you're standing for Warrior Two, the legs are wide, right? Right toes are forward, left toes are in it at an angle. Left knee, right knee over right ankle. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips. And arms, now check your, arms look gorgeous, everybody who I can see. Go ahead and make sure your arms are in line with your shoulders. Now you gaze past your right fingertips. So we're grounded here. Now we're going to move into reverse warrior, left hand down, right palm up, reverse. Now some people like to bend their back elbow here and wrap the hand around to the other side. That's another way to do this. Try and keep your shoulders stacked, whichever way you're doing it, and come back up to center. Now we're going to go into side angle. So bend your right arm gently. The right forearm is on the thigh. It's not pressing into it. The energy is coming from our core, and your left arm could be straight up. It could be over your ear. Oh, what a lovely stretch in the side body that is, isn't it? All right, let's come back to Warrior Two and do that again. Reverse. Yeah, if your balance allows, look up towards your right fingertips. Warrior Two. Side angle. Remember, we're not leaning on our forearm here. And come on back to center, hands to the hips, switch legs. Left foot forward. Left toes facing to the left. Right toes in at an angle. Left knee over left ankle, shoulders over hips. Arms in line with the shoulders, gaze past your left fingertips, Warrior Two. Right arm down, left palm up, reverse. Back to center, coming into side angle. No pressure on this left forearm, the right arm. If your shoulder is bothering you, you might even just be holding your hip. That would be great too. Right arm up or right arm over the ear. Shoulders are stacked. We're not doing this. We're here. And come back to warrior two. Ground through your warrior two. So make sure you're still nice and settled, even. And right hand down, left arm up. We reverse. Notice that beautiful lengthening in the left side here. See if you can gaze toward your left fingertips, if your balance is okay with that. Come back to warrior two. And side angle. Your side angle, your way. And come back to warrior two. Now, hands to hips, all 10 toes forward. Index fingers are in your hip creases and with a long spine, fold forward. Okay, so in the chair, you have an option, either keep your knees bent, your ankles under your knees, or straighten your legs if that feels okay to you. Fold forward. Now everybody, hands to hips, hips back, come up, lift your heart, and we're going to take the right shoulder toward the left knee, left shoulder toward the right knee. See what we're doing here? Okay, we started right shoulder toward left knee, so next time left shoulder goes toward right knee, you'll be even. Roll yourself up. And then you can step or hop your feet together, however you want to do that. Start to scan your body from head to toe. Move around, see what your body is asking you for right now. Anything that feels like it wants to wiggle, loosen up a little more. Okay. And then come back to equal standing, whether on your seat or on your mat. Okay. And we're going to do a little bit of camel. So on your chair, you'll just hold on to the back of the chair. Standing, place your hands on your hips with your fingertips facing down. Roll your elbows toward each other as you lift your heart. Try and let the movement come from the upper body here, not the low back. So we're not doing this. We're lifting the heart to the sky. And release. All right, let's do that one more time. Great opening for the shoulders here as well. And release, shake it out. All right, we're going to be coming down to the earth. So top of the mat. Find your mountain pose. Good. All right, you guys. We're going to meet in down dog. So, of course, in the chair, you're just taking your legs forward. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, fingertips down, down dog. And in our down dog, we're going to wiggle the hips, let the knees go side to side. Come back to center, bring the knees down, and come into seated mountain pose. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Now, when we go into Apanasana on the mat, we're going to go right leg, left leg, and then double, left, right, and double. In your chair, you're just going to go right leg, left leg, okay? because that double is a bear in the chair. So I would suggest just go right leg, left leg, alternating. All right, everybody, let's roll down. Inhale, lengthen, arms up. Now exhale, right knee in. Ardha Appanasana. Inhale, long legs, arms overhead. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, both arms up. Remember, just keep alternating in the chair. 2 knees in. Inhale, arms and legs. Exhale, left knee in. We just switched sides. Don't worry, we're going to be even. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, both knees in. Okay, so now on the mat, just put your hands under your knees and rock side to side. Okay. In your chair, just put your hands on your thighs and move your spine around. All right, everybody, bring your feet down. Open and close those knees, little butterfly wings. Okay, let's extend the arms out from the shoulders and work the fingers. Inhale and exhale as you open and wiggle your fingers. So important to open, wiggle. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Now just bring your arms back down to the mat or put your arms by your side in the chair and move your head side to side. Okay, we're just looking to see if there's any stuckness in the neck. And then we come back to center. Everybody, hands by your side. Scan your body from head to toe and see if there's any final movements that your body needs to make before we head into final relaxation. In the chair, you're going to sit all the way back when you're ready and let your spine relax into the back of the chair. That's the first time, right? And everybody find a nice relaxed position. It could be legs straight if that feels good to your back. Your knees could stay bent if that feels better. Knees touching or legs apart. Arms by your side. Take a nice inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, let go. Let go of all effort and just move into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw in. Give yourself a hug. And if you're on your mat, find your way over to a side. Everybody come back up to a nice, easy seat. And as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice. And we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.